Alright, what's going on, guys? Austin here along with my brother Alex, aka Pizzle90.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Really? A few months ago when I got 200 subscribers, I'm now at 300. Again, thank you guys so much. I said in my special thank you video that I was going to do a Q&A video now. Over the months, past weeks, I have compiled the questions into my iPhone notes. And so, for a little help, Alex wanted to ask the questions that lots of you have asked. Thank you so much for your questions. By the way, I will thank every one of you as the questions go down. And so, let's get this party started, shall we?
Alright, old sport. The first 5 questions are from 22 Tiger Dude.
Oh yeah.
Or 22 Tiger Dude.
A good friend of mine who's coming on all my videos. So.
Question number 1.
Okay.
What software do you use to edit your videos?
I have used a wide spectrum of editing softwares. I started off with Windows Movie Maker, which... well, actually, yeah, I started off with that.
I still use it.
Yeah, he still uses it. Then I used iMovie HD with my old Mac. Then I used iMovie. Now I'm at Final Cut Pro X.
Question number 2, I think that's pretty much answer this question.
Yeah.
What software do you use to show the movie posters on the screen while you're talking?
Same thing, Final Cut Pro X. Yeah.
Alright, question number 3. What is your favorite Disney Pixar movie?
I think that's obvious when it comes to me. If you've seen my Relive film page, that's the Toy Story trilogy. I grew up with that trilogy.
Question number 4. What are your top 5 or top 10 most anticipated movies remaining in 2013?
Alright. If I didn't see Evil Dead, that would have been in my top 10. But you guys know I give that a 5 out of 5, so that's one of my favorite films of the year. The Conjuring, I'm very excited about that. It's a spooky haunted house movie. Insidious 2, looks really good actually. Kick-Ass 2, obviously. Yeah. I know you're going to hate me for saying this. The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug, because I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, huge fan. Anchorman 2, was not excited for that.
Yes.
What else? Not Paranormal Activity 5. There's a lot of them, but those are the ones that come off the top of my... I'm kind of excited for the new... I'm excited for the new Hunger Games, Catching Fire.
And the 5th question from 22 Tiger Dude. What is your favorite restaurant?
Fuck. I've had so much time to think about that, and I still have not come up with a good answer, but I've come up with a few. Burgers, In-N-Out in California, best burger I've ever had. Outback Steakhouse. God, I still can't figure out an answer to that question, honestly. There's too many to name, but...
Duffy's.
Oh yeah, Duffy's, thank you. Duffy's, there's too many to name. But 22 Tiger Dude, thank you so much for your questions.
Alright, the next 2 questions are from Alan Gunn 97.
Very cool guy.
Question number 1. If they were to make a Die Hard 6, who would you like to direct it? Okay,
Die Hard 6. Well, I didn't see Live Free or Die Hard. Thank God I did not. You didn't either.
Nope.
If I had a choice, honestly, Brad Bird, who did Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
And the second question, which person in the film industry, writer, director, or actor, has inspired you the most?
2. Peter Jackson and Stanley Kubrick. And for writing, Quentin Tarantino. Thank you, Alan Gunn 97, for the question.
The next 2 questions are from Beavis Butthead.
I love that.
Are you interested in Monsters University?
Of course I am. I love Pixar. I really hope they get their shit together after Cars and Brave.
And question number 2. Do you like the movie Finding Nemo, Lion King, and Beauty and the Beast?
Love all those. I love Finding Nemo. I love Lion King. If you saw our top 5 hand drawn, that says number 1, and that's my number 2. I love Lion King, and I love Beauty and the Beast. I love all those films. I love Disney Pixar films. I love all those things. Yeah. And thank you, Beavis Butthead.
Alright, next up is, oh god, your friend Brittany.
Oh shit.
Why do you hate Twilight so much?
I could answer that in an entire video altogether, Brittany, but I will give the short and sweet version. Twilight is the epitome of unromantic. There is nothing romantic about those films. Robert Pattinson, even my cousin Ella stated, he is not good looking. And Kristen Stewart is probably the worst actress out there. I've talked to plenty of girls that have said she is the worst actress out there. And plus, she looks constipated half the time. Even when she's married, she still looks depressed.
No happy face.
No happy face.
No emotion.
There's no emotion. And plus, all of this starts, a war starts because of her. She, okay, if correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds like Bella's the biggest bitch on screen. Brittany, I'm sorry to say, I hate Twilight. If you're looking for a good supernatural romance movie, I would say Warm Bodies is the better choice. Thank you, Brittany, for your question.
Next one is from one of my good friends, Sonny, Greg's son.
Ah.
What is your favorite stoner movie?
Oh, God. Oh, there are tons of them, but the one that my pal Cody and I watch the most is Pineapple Express. I have watched that with him more times than I can count.
You haven't seen Half Baked, have you?
No.
It's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
I'll have to watch
That's
that.
a stoner movie.
Yeah, thank you, Gregory. Son.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny. Next one is from Movie Madness Reviews.
Alright.
Well, this is a two-parter question.
Okay.
Are you looking forward to Amazing Spider-Man 2, and have you seen any of the leaked photos?
I've seen a few of the leaked set photos, and yes, I am very much looking forward to it. I thought that Amazing Spider-Man was a great reboot. Even though I didn't think it really needed a reboot, I think it was a great reboot. I kind of to see what Andrew Garfield brings into the new one. I've seen a couple of the new set photos, yes. I saw Paul Giamatti as the Rhino in a CG suit. So yeah, I am very much looking forward to Amazing Spider-Man 2, and thank you, Movie Madness, for your question.
Next 5 are from A-Pizzle90.
Yeah.
AKA me! What is your favorite video that you have done so far?
Favorite video, wow. Honestly, all the top 5 videos are so fun to do. Because we just have so fun, although the editing can be a pain in the ass in terms of that, especially if my Mac just crashes because I have to edit all of that again. I loved doing the Looper review with Shane. I had to say that the Looper review or any of the top 5s, because those were just so fun to do.
This one's going to be pretty tough.
Okay.
What, in your opinion, is the biggest Oscar snub of all time?
Ooh.
Nominations and win.
Can I have a few, or is it just one?
Yeah, you can have
Okay. Let's see. Well, when Reservoir Dogs came out, that was not nominated for Best Picture. When I found that out, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because that was a... Have you seen Reservoir Dogs?
Yes.
It's freaking phenomenal. One of the biggest, I have to say, recently was Ben Affleck directing an Argo. That pissed me off. Another recent, Leonardo DiCaprio in Django Unchained. He totally deserved to, although I'm happy that Christoph Waltz won. Okay, now, for wins. The one I could think of off the top of my head was when back when The Godfather Part 2 was released, Al Pacino was nominated for Best Actor, but he lost. Don't see how that's possible.
How was Back to the Future not nominated?
That as well. Because I watched Al Pacino Godfather Part 2. Someone from Gandhi won. It was a film made back at the same time. All I can say is that The Godfather Part 2, that is Al Pacino's best performance besides Scarface.
That's another one. Scarface. Well,
yeah.
Okay, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Okay, plan A, hopefully filmmaking, maybe a cinematographer, maybe one of those, or plan B, my contingency plan if that doesn't amount, still doing film critiquing on YouTube, or just working for a magazine or news site or something like I do right now for We Live Film. Thank you, Scott, by the way, for accepting me into there.
Question number 4. What movie would you like to see riffed by Riff Tracks that hasn't been riffed yet?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, they did a Kickstarter for Twilight, but sadly they couldn't get the rights. I would love to see them do Twilight, even though they've done it, but live, that'd be so awesome. For the worst one, I've seen Pink Flamingos. I'd love to see that getting riffed.
Ooh, that would be good.
If I saw it getting riffed, you could count on it, I'd be pissing myself laughing.
Alright, last question from me.
Okay.
What video games would you like to see be made into movies? Oh, excuse me, good movies.
That's a tough one because most video games made into movies suck. The only one I could think of that was actually good was Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Because even though the guy that made that went on to direct those shitty Resident Evil
and
movies.
the Final Fantasy Advent Children.
Oh God. Oh yeah, well that was only a 1/8 theatrical release, but that was really live action. That was computer, but still that was a great one. If I could think of one.
What video game would you like to see?
If they could, I would love to see Devil May Cry being made. That's my favorite franchise. Even though I know it wouldn't work, Conker's bad for a day.
And those were my questions. Hope you liked those.
Thank you, Bethel. Yes, I did.
Next 3 questions are from one of my good friends, Steve Man K, 1987. Number 1, what is your favorite TV show?
Currently or of all time?
It doesn't say.
Okay, I'm gonna guess all the time. All time is Beavis and Butthead. I grew up with that show. And their language has translated onto me. I sometimes do the Beavis laugh. Hey, Butthead. I do the laugh sometimes. I sometimes talk like Beavis for some reason. When someone says like the most random thing, I always think, one button I'd say at this moment right now. And as you guys know, if you saw the top 5 hand-drawn, which he appears in, by the way, Beavis and Butthead Do America is my number 5 favorite animated hand-drawn. No. 4 was that was My Neighbor Totoro.
Question number 2. What is your favorite video game?
Conker's Bad Fur Day, without a doubt. I'm telling you, Dominic, our good friend back in Georgia, introduced me to that game. Thank you, Dominic, by the way. And the minute I played it, I fell in love with it, and that was the first M-rated game I ever owned.
What is your least favorite TV show, currently and of all time? I think we know what's coming.
Jersey Shore.
Yep.
I hate that show with a passion. Snooki, every time I hear her talk, I swear to God, I can feel my brain cells dying.
Alright, thank you, Steve Mankay.
Thank you.
1987. Next question is from Christian Rulvakaba.
Oh, one of my We Live film friends.
I think that's how he pronounced it. I'm sorry if I botched it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite video game character?
Ooh. Tie between Dante from Devil May Cry and Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. Thank you, Christian, for your question.
Next question, LC Steeler 16.
Lucas.
What sports do you watch?
None.
Moving right along.
No, sir.
Thanks for the
Thank
question.
you for the question.
Alright, next question is from my best friend, Joe.
AKA
Phoenix Slade. I think this is because you're a critic, but this is probably why he's asking this question. Why haven't you watched all of the movies on the AFI Top 100 list?
For one thing, Joe, that would take loads of time to do. I've counted the films, and I've watched about 34 of the films on the list, which is a good amount, I guess.
It's still less than half.
I know, but it would just take forever to watch them. I mean, I do plan on watching them. I do plan on watching, them, from time to time. I do plan on watching them, but it would just take, it would just take loads of time to do so. But yes, that's why I'm going to watch them.
Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Alright, next question is from William Bond Nunn.
Oh, another good We Live film friend.
This is a really good question. I like this a lot. What's a movie you want to review more than anything, but you haven't reviewed it yet?
Classic review. If I want to review this sometime, I'd love to review Sky Pilgrim vs. the World sometime. I love that film so much, and that's one of my 6 out of 5 Prime ratings, which is
Prime.
Really? That's one of the films that had made me become a cinephile. Thank you, Will.
Next question is from John Kaufman.
Ooh.
Who are your favorite directors?
Okay, the top 5 out of my head. Stanley Kubrick, Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, that's a bit of a cliche.
Yeah.
And Peter Jackson.
Yep.
Thank you for your question.
Next 2 questions are from I Review Movies 50.
Oh, okay.
How long does it take to edit your videos?
That depends on the video itself. I remember when we did the top 5 comic book films of all time, that review took me about 6 to 8 hours to edit.
Ooh.
The top 5 hand-drawn, that took me about 6 hours to edit. It depends all about the time of the video. The Lord of the Rings Return of the King review, the rough cut was over an hour, and it took me about 2 days to edit it. It could take anywhere from an hour to a few days depending on the time length of the video.
And the second question he asks, what is your favorite all-time movie?
Honestly, I have thought about that for so long, and I do not have a favorite. I have favorites. I have ones that have inspired me, but for favorite, I have no clue.
Favorite of all time.
I can't think of that. But you know what? On my We Live Film page, I have 20 favorites. You can look at that page. I'll put the link in the description. But I honestly don't know my favorite film of all time, as that would take me a century to. Thank you, I Review Movies, for your question.
The next 2 questions are from Will987.
Oh, okay.
What is your favorite Christopher Nolan movie?
Without a doubt, Inception. That movie blew me away. I think it was the first film I walked out of a movie saying, that was a masterpiece. It gave me a cinegasm watching it. What can I say?
Next question, he asks, what is your favorite type of food?
Anything that is spicy. I love spicy food so much. Thai, just anything that's spicy. I'm a spice hound. Thank you, Will987. Thank you very much.
Next one is from Emily Fogia. What is your favorite TV show currently?
That is The Walking Dead, and oh yes, One, I've been on a marathon for kitchen nightmares.
Yeah.
I've been on such a marathon for that. I love Breaking Bad. I have to get back into that shit because the next part of season 5 is coming back in August, by the way. I want to get into Game of Thrones. I have not gotten to that show yet, but Walking Dead. It's zombies. I'm a zombie guy. What else can I say? It's zombies. Thank you, Emily, for your question.
Next 2 questions are from Andrew Corsan.
Oh, another good friend of mine. Okay.
I think I pronounced that
that's
right.
okay.
How did you become a part of the We Live film community?
And my friend Kevin Morrison, aka that movie nerd, one of my best friends on YouTube.
He's
actually.
a cool dude.
Oh, very cool guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. He's a really cool guy. And I saw what the site was doing, and I decided to I decided to message my boss Scott Menzel, who's a really cool guy, by the way. I was saying, how do I get in? And he said, just send me these things. And my friend Kevin, believe it or not, actually gave him the recommendation for me in the channel. Nice. So Kevin actually gave him the recommendation for me. What the fuck was that? When it comes to becoming a part of We Live Film, I messaged my friend Scott Menzel, great guy. He'll tell you what to do.
And the second question, how do you build up your channel and increase your viewership from your subscribers?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That is a weird question.
It's not weird. It's
I know.
A question.
Okay.
Well, time, the resources you have, your knowledge of film. Like when I started off, oh my god, I watched one of my old videos on my old channel. Holy shit, they suck.
Oh yeah.
Wow, thank you for that. Well, as time went on, my lighting got better. I now have great lights. I have a good camera.
The camera.
Yeah. Oh, shut up. I have good editing software now. It comes from time. You start off, it's like the personality and your confidence builds as you do your videos. Like at first, I was really shy. I was rambling. I was saying live uhs. And as time went on, when I switched from channels, my confidence built.
You had the second one, didn't you?
Yeah, I had the second one.
That? Austin Putnam.
Yeah,
what was that?
This one. That was out of an accident. Now I have my new channel, but yes, your confidence builds. You have a much easier time talking on camera. The way I think about it is like this. It's like when you're talking to a camera, it's like you're already talking to your audience, but you don't know what.
It's like you're talking to yourself, pretty much.
Yeah, kind of is like that. Yeah, you get better over time, and as you get bigger, the subscribers come. And oh my god, I didn't realize how many subscribers I'm getting now these days. Thank you guys so much for that.
Rising up.
Personality has changed. I've been told that I'm like...
He's not as socially awkward.
No, people have told me I remind him of Jeremy Johns, who is my inspiration for doing YouTube videos.
You're better than him.
Huh?
You're better than him.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. No.
In my opinion.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Andrew, for your question.
Last question of this Q&A is from Code Cole.
Oh, okay.
Why do you want to make videos, and why do you... film reviewing.
Why film reviewing? Why want to make videos? For some time I did, but I was too scared of getting in front of a camera because I was afraid of a rejection. People telling me, "You suck at reviewing movies. You suck at doing this. You shouldn't do YouTube videos." Like I thought I was gonna be trolled on all the time.
Wait, were you?
I was at first.
Okay.
But you know what? Honestly, the way I looked at it was like this. I'm gonna go in with the I don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm doing what I want to do.
I do what I want.
I was so afraid of doing it at first, but then I saw Jeremy Johns' review of my told to take, and then after a while, I finally got the courage to get in front of the camera and do my review of Item Number 4, which was that was a terrible review. But now I do them for fun. I do videos because I want to have fun with them, especially when I do collaborations with you, Lucas, Joe, or Shane, or like if Brandon ever comes back, or Kyle, or like any of my friends. I do it because I like to have fun. I like to tell you guys.
Was Cody Dickinson ever in one?
Never. Not even Cody Rubb. Well, actually, no. He's actually been in the room. But that was way back.
That was a long time ago.
I like doing it because I like having fun. I love having fun. I love entertaining you guys, even getting a laugh from you guys. I love telling you guys if a movie is worth spending 10 or 11 or 13 or whatever the hell amount of money you spend on it, or if you shouldn't see a piece of shit like Jack and Jill. And I love talking back to you guys, telling you guys, like, if I hear, like, if you liked the film, I'm like, cool if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, I'm like, crap, I'm sorry. If filmmaking does not work out, I want to be a film critic.
Well, you're doing a good job now.
Thank you. Ever since I saw Clockwork Orange and Lord of the Rings, Inception,
Pulp Fiction,
Glorious Bastards, E.T., Evil Dead, Spirited Away, Back to the Future, The Matrix, Raiders of the Lost Ark, all the films in my top 20 best of the Wheel of Film page. There's tons more, and my newest one, American Psycho. You know, I have a lot of fun doing it. That's why I love doing it. I love doing it, and guys, I cannot thank you enough for where I've gotten today.
And that.
We have that. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much for your questions. Thank you for doing everything to get. Thank you guys for getting this channel to where it is today. I hope to grow and still entertain you guys and to make you laugh, hopefully. Thank you guys in general. Thank you. Until the next video, we will see you guys next time.
Love you.
What?
Seriously, do it. Do it. Do it.